Alan Peter is the last person on earth who should tell human rights organizations and human rights defenders what to do in the arrest of former President Duterte. He is also the last person on earth with the credibility to talk about due process and human rights. Wala kang karapatan, Alan Peter, para pangaralan kaming mga tumayo at lumaban para sa mga Pilipino sa ilalim ng rehimen ninyo ni Duterte. Habang kami ay lumaban, walang awa ninyong pinagpapatay ang libo-libong mga Pilipino kasama ang mga sanggol at mga bata. Alan Peter's defense of the EJKs and the drug war is well known. In fact, he should be one of those accused and arrested by the ICC together with Duterte. He enabled, encouraged, and goaded the deadly criminal enterprise that was a summary execution of poor Filipinos in the name of a fake drug war. Puro due process at human rights ang nalalaman mo ngayon. Pero nasaan ka noong nilabanan ko sa Senado ang kawalan ng due process at paggalang sa human rights ng mga pinapatay sa drug war? Hindi ba ikaw ang pinakaunang kumutya sa akin na bakit ko nilalabanan si Duterte? Hindi ba sinabi mo pa na kailangan pa nating pasalamatan si Duterte dahil ginawa na niyang parang Singapore ang Pilipinas sa pagpatay sa lahat ng mga kriminal at adik? Hindi ba sinabi mo ang nakulang pa nga ang mga pinapatay sa ilalim ni Duterte at kakaunti pa lamang ang mga biktima ng EJK kumpara sa panahon ng ibang mga pangulo? Hindi ba ikaw ang pinakaunang lumapastangan sa aking mga karapatan at kumalimot sa due process sa pagkatuwa mo sa pagkaaresto ko dahil sa mga peking kaso na nagawa-gawa ninyo? Asan ang due process noong tinawag mo akong spokesperson ng mga drug syndicate? Noong panahon na pinapatay na lamang sa kalsada ang mga addict at pusher, nag-ingat ka ba bago ako tawaging drug lord dahil baka bigla rin akong patayin na walang due process? Huwag kang sinungaling, Alan Peter. Sa totoo lang, wala ka naman talagang pakialam sa due process at human rights hanggat hindi ikaw at si Duterte ang biktima. The true test of standing up for due process and human rights is when the poorest and lowliest of Filipinos have been oppressed and you fought for them. Where were you during that time when the people's rights were being violated? Of course, you were on the other side, the side of those oppressing and violating our people's human rights. Huwag ka nang magdamit na human rights defender. Alam ng lahat na isa kang oportunistang politiko na naalala lang ang due process at human rights kapag kayo na ang nagigipit. Ano naman ang mali at illegal sa pag-aresto at pagdala kay Duterte sa ICC? Jurisdiction over the crime is conferred by law. What is the law on crimes against humanity, including systemic attacks on the civilian population of which Duterte is accused? There's the Rome Statute. There's also Section 17 of RA 9185 that provides that the Philippine government may choose not to exercise jurisdiction over crimes against international humanitarian law, and that instead it may allow another entity conferred with similar jurisdiction by international law to assume jurisdiction where said entity is already investigating the accused or suspect. Insofar as jurisdiction over crimes against international humanitarian law are concerned, the law is RA 9185, and RA 9185 says that the Philippine government has the option to surrender Duterte to the ICC without any judicial approval because it is a waiver of its exercise of jurisdiction in favor of the International Court, here the ICC. Kung may problema ka sa batas na ito, Alan Peter, ipadeklara mo munang unconstitutional sa Korte Suprema. Until that time, please stop lecturing and whining to us.